iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Kugan Cassius for iFILM London. We're in Brentwood in Essex at the Matchroom headquarters for a media day. With me, I've got light heavyweight boxer Tony Bellew. First question I'm going to ask you, have you seen the Essex Lion?
Yep, I am the Essex Lion.
Are you the Essex Lion? Is this what everyone's tweeting about? Yep.
I am what they're all talking about. I arrived here last night, I've ran this morning, they all see me taking pictures of me. I am the Essex Lion.
You're more of a goat, aren't you?
No, slay goats. And any more goat now, you're going to slay you.
Listen, you're on my patch now. We're not in Croxteth now. Toxteth.
Toxteth. Doesn't matter.
We're in Essex, sunny Essex.
Where I go, it's just mine. I just take it, don't I? It's mine. This is mine now. This palace is mine. I'm going to have a look around later. I'm sizing it up now.
You face a tough opponent on the 8th of September at Alexander Palace, Edison Miranda. What do you think Edison Miranda's got left in the tank? Is he what stage of his career do you think he's in? Obviously, some people might say he's at his best behind him. What would you say?
People are fair to say that. He's drinking in Last Chance Saloon, so that makes him highly dangerous. He's the biggest puncher I've ever faced in my career. He's the most dangerous opponent I've ever faced. I'm not saying he's the best boxer I've ever faced, but he's definitely the most dangerous opponent. And like I say, he knows if he loses to me, then, it could be over. So that makes him even more dangerous in my eyes. So I've got to go in there, stick to the game plan, go about my business, and it should make for an exciting night on September the 8th.
Danny McIntosh over McKenzie. Do you like going in with these big hitters?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It makes me stay focused when I'm fighting, because if I go in there with a guy and I don't respect his power and I don't respect, what they're about, even though I respect all fighters, there's different levels of anticipation before a fight, and if I'm not worried in any kind of way about any power, then I tend to switch off an awful lot. But with these fighters that I'm fighting, I've always got to stay focused and motivated and switched on. And that's the position I'm in with this fight. I can't switch off for 1 minute, because if you switch off with a puncher of Edison Miranda's calibre, then it can all be over. It can all be over in the blink of an eye. It really can. One punch can end this fight, and it goes both ways too. I don't think he believes that I can knock him out with one shot, but if he gives me it, I'll take it, and he'll be proven very wrong.
Obviously, I know you're not going to overlook the fight on the 8th, but if you looked over this Nathan Cleverly thing now, is that just something that you're not looking for that again, a rematch with him? Is it in the past now? Because it's getting a little bit boring, isn't it? Obviously, the talk every time people speak to you, including myself, always bring up Nathan Cleverly because it seems like a natural thing to ask you. But how are you looking at that at the moment?
When was the last time he fought? I don't even know who he is anymore. So, he's basically unheard of lately. I don't need Nathan Cleverly to make my career. I make my own career and I'll make my own strides. So, as regards to him, yeah, I'd love to fight. But is it going to happen? I don't know. Stranger things that are going on in boxing. So, like I said, I've got my own career to think about, and I've got my own path to walk, and I'll do that happily.
So someone told me that you was in or walked past the Sugar Hut today. Is that right?
I actually ran past the Sugar Hut at,
Careful what you say now.
Now, I've heard so much about this big fancy nightclub, and I ran past it this morning at about 6:10. I've been running for about 20-25 minutes, and I runs past it, and it was basically a boozer. It was basically, in Scouse terms, a pub. That's what it looked like.
Did you go inside?
I didn't go inside, but from the outside looking in, it looked like a boozer.
Never judge a boozer by its cover.
Well, I can show you a few boozers. I know the Winslow, it just looked exactly the same as the Winslow from the outside, and that's what it looked like.
Are you saying you're never going to go there?
Did I say that?
No, you didn't say that, but you was half slagging it off.
No, I wasn't slagging it off. I was just stating the fact it looked like a boozer from outside. I didn't think that was the place it was going to be. I was expecting to see this place, and it was, look, $1 million and this and that. But like I say, don't judge a book by its cover. I look like a skinny beanpole, but if I hit you, you're going to think you've been hit by a JCB. So don't judge a book by its cover.
That's up for debate. If you hit me, that's up for debate.
You'll wake up tomorrow. Don't worry. You will wake up.
You're a bully when you want to be, aren't you? Listen, quickly want to talk about your team because they're flying at the moment,
yeah.
Everton. Obviously, I was over the moon. I was like an Everton supporter when you beat Man United, obviously because Robin Van Persie.
I just hate them so much.
they've taken our star player, our captain now,
He made a decision. They didn't take him. He made a decision.
Listen, it's up to him. We're moving on anyway, but I was happy to see Screech head that in. I was screaming like an Everton supporter. And every time I think of Everton, obviously I think of you. But you're flying at the moment. Jelic is continuing where he left off last season with his one-touch finishes. As you say, the second touch is a celebration. So is it going to last? Is it a little purple patch for you?
The best thing for Everton was starting off against Man United. We usually start off playing at West Brom or someone like that, and we're not up for the game. Everton never have problems against the big teams, but now we've got the momentum quite early. I can see good things. Listen, I ain't predicting any, it's silly to start talking about Champions League and stuff like that. It's early days, but early doors shows we've got something to get happy about, and we've made a good start, and that's down to the gaffer, the players, the commitment that they show, and long may it continue. As I say, we've kept hold of our bright players, our stars, Ingella, Felly, Gibbo, Stephen Pienaar coming home, Bainesy, Ozzy. The lads are such a well-knit side, and they play really well together, but I'm over the moon with them, mate. I really am. I couldn't be happier, and it's a good time to be an Evertonian.
Bit sick about Rodwell to City, or?
Yeah, I'm mates with Jack Yedden, but I think it's crazy because both sides were happy. So Jack was happy and Everton were happy, so it's you wish someone like Jack luck, because he's been playing for Everton since he was a baby, and I really wish him well. I speak to him and text him, and I really, really do wish him all the best of luck, and I think he'll do well at City.
I don't wish any of our players who leave us luck. I'm bitter. I hate it when players leave our club, unless they're young enough and they're not getting a chance. Yeah. But listen, that's football for you.
So it's different. When you get to know them, it's totally different. I mean, listen, if Tim Cahill came home tomorrow to Everton, he would be cherished like a hero that he is, even without playing for Everton. He could come back to Liverpool tomorrow, live in Liverpool and that be it, and he's moved to New York Red Bulls. They wish him well. I think it's what you give to the club, really, as a player. And if a player's gone out there and he's given 100% every week and done what he's supposed to do, then how can you give him any disrespect or say anything bad about him? To me, Tim Cahill's a living legend. Jack Rodwell wasn't playing every game at Everton. He's not going to play every game at City, so was he in his right? I don't know, but as I say, both sides are happy. I think it's different with some people. I mean, like some Evertonians are still bitter about Wayne Rooney, whereas I wish him well. I think Wayne Rooney's a great player, and I hope he does really well. He's a scouser, and I hope he flies and does well. So everyone has their own perception on things, and take it how it is.
Right, listen, be careful what you eat on that barbecue, because
I ain't eating no barbecue, mate.
I'm not eating a barbecue. That's all right. That's protein.
There.
Yeah, pure protein. Chicken, yes.
Fried chicken.
All right, listen, Tony Bellew, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London here in Essex. The first time I've actually interviewed you away from Liverpool. Yeah. So it's nice for that.
It is.
And you'll be fighting on the 8th in London.
It's a lovely place. I'm sure I was calling it Brentford this morning, and it's Brentwood.
Brentwood.
Yeah, I'm correct. It's
Wood.
Brentwood.
Wood.
No, it's a lovely place. Listen, it's a lovely place. Running through it this morning was nice. A lot of hills, but it was nice, and it's nice to see, what Eddie growing up in the ghetto, and look what he's got now. Look around you, just take the camera around and look around. This is what living in the ghetto can do for you. Eddie's done absolutely fantastic for himself. A boy from the street. Boy's done good.
To be honest with you, this is the worst part of Essex. This is what we'd call a shithole in Essex.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's how good Essex is.
I thought
this is one of the poorer parts of Essex. This place is all council, rubbish.
Council owned.
Council,
and
just
so,
rubbish.
When I seen the helipad in the corner by the garden.
Yeah, that's standard. That's in everyone's backyard.
That's in everyone's backyard. So when Eddie said to me, "Oh, it's just a helipad," I said, "So what have you got in your house? A runway?" And
probably,
yeah, with a Boeing 747 on the driveway too.
Right.
It's been emotional again.
Thank you very much for talking to iFILM London, and we'll see you probably at the weigh-in.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And the press conference on the Thursday as well. Make sure you tune in for that.
Oh, the Thursday, which I obviously didn't know about.
Just letting you know these things.
Kugan Cassius with Tony Bellew for iFILM London. Watch out for the lion. The lion. Nice one.
Anytime.